Yes, I look forward to today's discussion, especially about 50 billion euros support package to Ukraine. And I am optimistic that we will be able to reach the agreement on 27 countries basis. And this is very important to do. I would like to make the short historical excursus. About 100 years ago, there was popular revolutionary anthem in Russia. In Russian, it was «Это есть наш последний и решительный бой». In English translation, it is our final and decisive fight. 100 years ago, the enemy for them was international capitalism. Today, it is democratic system in general, human rights, the rule of law, and they are targeting not Ukraine, indeed. Ukraine, this is just the first defense line. So this is very important to keep this first defense line strong. And we have to support them not only militarily, and we do that, and I hope that we will take the decisions also regarding the European peace facility today, although with certain variety of opinions. But most important is those 50 billion euros because according to my knowledge, because President Volodymyr Zelenskyy visited Vilnius several weeks ago, he said that for this year they need 34 billion euros of macro-financial assistance. Of course, Europe is not able to provide this necessary amount itself. We need the close coordination with like-minded countries, and I'm looking, of course, to United States. They are considering a similar package, and I think that it will be closely coordinated with the decision we take today. So those are the issues, and this is a very important meeting. It would be upsetting if we will postpone again our decision because the time is running and we just do not have the time. And Ukraine has not that time.
Exactly. Looking forward to today's discussion, but aren't you also really annoyed meanwhile that you had to come again, even walk here because of Viktor Orban? And do you think, even if, especially if there's no solution, that we should be thinking about consequences for Hungary?
Well, as I mentioned, priority is agreement on 27 countries basis. And, you know, it would be not fair if somebody stays outside and looks and says, okay, this is your business, you can decide without me. No, this is not the European style of decision-making. So this is the reason why we will put all the efforts to achieve 27 countries' decision. I just don't want to predict what will happen during the day. We have the time, we can stay for longer, and I hope that at the end of the day the deal will be on the table.
How could a compromise look like?
Agreement today. Don't you think that the EU is facing a legitimacy problem?
Well, this broad range of possible instruments in the medium and long run, but today we are talking about the decision which cannot wait. And we have no right to wait. And I think that in looking to the perspective, I mentioned already several times, the unanimity principle is a very important key element of our democracy, especially looking from the perspective of smaller sized countries like my country, Baltic countries and other countries of Eastern Europe. And we should not spoil this principle by misusing it. What is happening now, I think the Prime Minister of Hungary is misusing the unanimity principle, and we should defend it.
Would you say that today's meeting talking about the Middle East,
Well, I think it will be brought to the discussion, and I think that we will be able to discuss it shortly. But of course, it will be among other issues which are under discussion. But of course, the priority right now is Ukraine, because the purpose of this meeting was Ukraine and the decision regarding 50 billion euros. Well, I don't want to talk about the compromises. Look at the evening. You know, This year I will be 60 years old. And the time for me is precious. I don't want to rush into the evening because we have the wonderful morning now and we have whole day ahead.
How disappointed are you by the contributions in countries like Spain and Italy?
I am not so much disappointed by the decisions, because decisions are right. I am disappointed by the speed of the implementation of those decisions. We took many important, bold decisions in the past, but unfortunately implementation of these decisions is too slow, and they badly need air defense systems. They need armored vehicles, they need tanks, they need everything, but these goods and this equipment is coming too late, and they are losing the people, they are losing human beings, and they are losing civil infrastructure, not talking about the military forces. Thank you.